Hi everyone. I'm Jayashree Venkataraman. I am CEO and founder of Appreiz, and I also have another company called Mojo Karma, where we focus on trainings for women who want to re-enter the workforce, as well as leadership trainings. And I'm also an executive coach, certified in Marshall Goldsmith Stakeholder Centered Coaching. And I'm a ex GE, ex Microsoft employee, done leadership roles, come with about 20 plus years of experience in the software IT industry. And I've been an entrepreneur for the last 4 years. And today I'm representing an organization called Coaches. It's not an organization, it's basically a community, a group of volunteers who have come together to, in this pandemic situation, to offer pro bono coaching to people who want to experience coaching and see how coaching can help them. Uh, for today, I'll be answering questions on how a career coach can help. What are the three ways a career coach will be of useful, and also take some questions on career coaching. So, career coaching is about getting support, help, and to figure out how to reach your ultimate career goals. A career coach is there for you to ask questions, and also career coach will help you overcome whatever challenges you're facing in your job search. In a coach client relationship, the client always drives the conversation. Your coach is a trained and skilled person who can provide you the support, direct you to you need to achieve the goals you have in mind, so that you can reach your goals sooner than trying it all by yourself. And many things come to play when you have a conversation with the coach, and it determines what your objectives are, will determine the focus of your coaching conversations, because at every coaching conversation you need to have an objective, and that will help you determine the focus. A career coach can help you define what your goals are, right? What is your career aspirations? What is it that you want to do in your career? They can help you develop a solid job research plan. They can show how you can invest in yourself. I'll talk more about this as I answer the questions. So let me take a few questions and answer them. So we have a question from Elria. Hi, I lost my job in the beginning of the coronavirus crisis. What do you think is a good career move for me right now? Uh, Hi. Um, so first, since it's all the lockdown and we are all at home, first invest some time in getting clarity on your goals. Uh, Once you have that clarity on what your goal is, what is it that career move you want to have? It's not about applying for the next job which is available, but it's also about what is the right job for you. Once you decide on what is the career move you want, then you can see, are there any upskilling you need to do or reskilling yourself, right? So that you can get the next job when the job market is all open. Even now people are hiring, but you need to find the right one. So it will be a good time for you to invest time on the skills required. Once you identify on what is it that you want to apply for, what are the jobs which you think is your good for you, and once you have that clarity, then it's time to invest and start looking for yourself or look for opportunities where you can get those skills. A question from Shanara Desai. Hi, with all the uncertainties around us, we cannot really predict the future in the workforce. In a case like this, how will a career coach help me? Yes, there are uncertainties all around us, and the career coach can help you to make you stay on the track, that you create a solid job search plan if you're looking for a job, or if you are in a career, how to navigate it in this tight times, and how to prioritize your actions, how to use your network effectively, how to prepare for the job interviews, right? So many times you will have people go through many interviews, but they are not selected for some reason. So then, if you have a career coach at that time, the career coach can help you in terms of facing your next interview much more confidently and with the skills you need. The career coach can offer empathy, and so they can empathize with what you are. They can help you drive your career journey. And most of all, why a coach is helpful is they will hold you accountable to the goals you are setting up and the outcomes you want to achieve. Because you are setting your own goals, you are setting your outcomes. They are just there providing you the support so that you are held accountable for them. So a career coach will definitely help in these situations, because especially when you're going through uncertainties, you have a third person you can talk to them in who are non-judgmental. It's an open, confidential space, and where you can be as vulnerable as you can be, as they are not judging, and you can come up with the right career options for you. Next question is from Crystal Pinto. Hi, I want to become a career coach. What are some of the compulsory steps I need to take to do so? So, if you want to be a career coach is a niche. First, you need to become a coach, and to become a coach, you have to go through a training process and then get certified to be a coach. And especially if you're looking at becoming a career coach, which is kind of a niche area among the different life skills coach, then you need to build some become an assessment assessor for certain tools for psychometric tests or assessments or skill tests, so that those can be used as a tool for you to engage with your clients to help them decide on their career. So those are some of the things you must do before you become a career coach. Hope that helps. The next question is from Padma Shri. Hi, is consulting a career coach compulsory for me to grow in my career? So I'm assuming it is Padma Shri is in consulting and she wants to know if a career coach is a compulsory for her to grow in the career. Career coach is not compulsory for everyone, right? You don't always have to have a career coach. So some people know exactly what their goals are, and they know exactly how they want to achieve it. At this year, I want to become this at this position, and then after 2, 3 years, I'll become that. I get that they know exactly. They have that clarity of thought, and they also know how to get there. So then you don't need a career coach. You know how to do it. When will a career coach be helpful? If you're not able to decide what you want to do, if you don't know what your goals are, I am like struggling. If you're like, I'm struggling, I don't know what to do, I'm interested in this, I'm interested in that, but is that a good career option? So if you are in a dilemma, then if you would have a career coach, then the career coach, having conversations with the career coach will help you to choose the right career for you, right? So sometimes you may know exactly what you want to do. So I want to become such and such, reach this career, become a CEO of a company at this age. You know that. That's your goal. But you don't know how to get there. Then probably you need to figure out how you need to have a plan to get there. Not about just becoming a CEO, in what industry, what domain, so you have a lot of things to navigate to that. So then if you need help in those, then you need to have a career coach. Or how do I network? All right, networking is one of the, how do I network? How do I meet with the right people? How do I have a plan? How do I go about it? So then you need a career coach. So if you're not clear in what your goals are or what your career aspirations are, and don't know what to do in the short term or the long term, then it's better to invest some time and energy to talking to a career coach to help you figure that. Next question is from Shubha Kulkarni, sorry. Hi, I'm a fresher. I just finished my degree in business. How should I decide if I should consult a career coach? So, if you have just finished your college degree, do you know what your goals are? Do you know what career you want to have? You've done a degree in business. Yes, business is a very general degree. So do you know what area you want to, which industry you want to go to? What's the career opportunities you want to go for? Do you have a plan to navigate to get to those positions? If you know answers for these, if you say, hey, I know what my goals are, I know where I want to go, and this is what my plan is, I know exactly what to do, then you don't need a career coach, as I answered before. But are you confused? Do you know, in this situation you don't know what jobs are available? Is that the career? Is that the one which you want to go for? Do you want to get into banking? You want to go work with startups? You want to go? So do you know what your strengths are, right? If you don't know those, then it's a good thing to talk to a coach. And especially since now we are offering pro bono coaching, it's you can have that conversations, you can be open, have a conversation with the coach. You can figure out, you're still fresh, rather than just taking up the first job which comes to you. You can see if that fits in your goals or in your career aspirations, what you want to become. It's not always you will know what exactly you want, right? That's when, then all the more important for you to have a coach. Then the coach can help you figure out what your goals are. What is it that you want to do? What is your passion? So then you can create a career out of what you are really interested in. So then you need a career coach. So if you have clarity of thought and clarity on your plan, then you don't need a coach. That is as simple. How do you decide? If you if you have clarity, then you don't need a coach. If you don't have a clarity, then it is good to talk about it to someone, and especially with a coach, they will be there to support you, to help you identify the goals, identify how you can get there. So it's good to have a conversation with a coach then. The next question is from Nita Habar. Hi, because of the current situation, the future is unpredictable. Is there a way for me to make sure to stay relevant during the change and also post change? And how will a coach help me to do the same? Okay, so coach, as I said, will help you decide on the goals. Once you have defined what your goals are, see, the future is unpredictable, but there is a lot of research which are out there which shows what are the jobs which will be there, the post-COVID, what jobs are not going to be there. And so that you need to be aware of. Once you know that what is the current environment, and then you define what your career goals are. Is that with respect to what is available? Is that you have a career option there? Then the coach can help you to come up with a plan. Or if you know, hey, I know what exactly I want to do and I have a plan, then depending on what is it that you are planning to do, and there are plenty of options right now available to stay relevant during the change and the post change, especially if it is about reskilling yourself or spending time and energy to invest in acquiring new skills. Say you may think, okay, I may want to change my career here. I want to do something different because given the situation, um, say if you're in a hospitality industry, right? And then hospitality industry itself is going through a lot of turmoil and unpredictability because of the COVID. And maybe you may think, okay, I need to move to a different industry. Then there could you may need to reskill yourself depending on what the opposition you're looking for, what is the career growth you're looking for. Then this is the time to invest the time and energy and reskilling yourself, because a lot of things are available for free at this time. Lot of webinars are there, lot of like LinkedIn and all have open up their trainings for everyone to go look at it, because right now that is what everybody is looking at. They will know that people have to reskill themselves and they have time to invest on themselves. So that will help you to become stay relevant. So you need to look at what your uh, industry is going through, what jobs are going to be post COVID, post change, are there jobs going to be there, and also see how it will line up with your career aspiration. It's a good time to go internally and look at, is that your career aspiration? What is it that you want to do? And then reskill yourself, right? And because of the opportunities which are there to reskill ourselves, and so that if you don't have enough clarity in your mind, definitely having a conversation with the coach, or even if you want to sound off something, hey, this is what I think, and this is what I would like to do, and have that conversation with someone who is non-judgmental, then a coach will help you do the same. So the coach will help you give insights, challenge you to go beyond your potential and see how you can be successful the post change when all right. So that even during the change, how do you keep yourself stress free and how do you make yourself relevant? If you need someone to talk to, have invest the time in getting a coach and talk to them, and you'll find out like where exactly your passion is and how you can be skilled to work with your passion as your career. So the next question is from Arunava Biswas. Hi ma'am, I was on a career break for 5 years. I want to restart now. I was looking for a job and then the pandemic happened. How can I use this time to my best and get ready to return to my career? And do I need to seek the guidance of a coach? So, how can you use this time to your best and get ready to return to your career? This is the best time in terms of reskilling yourself because you have been on a break for 5 years. Look at what is that job you're going to look for. Do you know what type of job you want? Does it fit with your career goal? So what are your career aspirations? Now you're coming back after the break. So how aggressive you want to be in your career, or what type of jobs would you want to look at. And then this is the best time to look at, because now, I mean, many times women who are trying to re-enter the workforce, um, this is a good time because lots of trainings, lots of webinars, lots of things, conversations are happening which will help you reskill, and so that you can be up to date. And look for opportunities where you can volunteer or, like, become interns, because now everybody is working remote, most of the people are working remote. So it kind of opens up the opportunities for a lot of women who want to get back to work. So do you need to seek the guidance of a coach? It depends. So if you know exactly what you want to do and what's the job you're looking for, where you're going to land, and what type of it, and then it's all about finding, getting ready to return to your career, just reskilling yourselves, then you don't need a coach. But if you want to talk to a coach, if you are not sure whether you want to get back to work, or is it the right time to get back to work, is that fit in with your personal family life issues, is that the right time, is that your aspiration, is that all, or your passion has changed from what you did 5 years ago to 5 years from today, is that what you want to do, or do you want to look for something else? If you if you need some clarity in your thoughts, if you want to talk to a person, then seek the guidance of a coach. Sometimes a career coach can also do psychometric assessments or some other assessment tools, and they can suggest you to help you decide on what your career should be, and then you can go ahead with that. So even if you're not very clear, I would say go ahead, get the guidance of a coach and see how that helps you in your journey. But if you're absolutely clear on exactly this is where I want to go and this is what I want to do, then get ready to return to the career. And a lot of things are available for free for us to really upskill ourselves and reskill ourselves to get back to the career. The next question is from Sarah Sachin Kamble. Hi, are there ways to get career guidance if not for a career coach? For career guidance, if not for a career coach, you can reach out to mentors, because mentors are people who can give you advice on what worked for them and what didn't work for them. And you're looking up to those people. The reason you select them as your mentors is because you know they have done something and they are successful, and you're looking up to them and you want them to be your mentor. And you can go talk to them about your career and if they have done that and if that will help. So if you're in IT field, then you can look up to the person who has reached up highest position. You can have them as your mentor. You can have your own seniors, college seniors and all as mentors, and talk to them. And they can give you advice what worked, what didn't work for them. And you can also reach out to more than one mentor, right? We always say don't just have one mentor, have a board of mentors, have like 4, 5, 6 people as mentors. You can talk to people on different things. You can reach out to your friends. So you can get career guidance from anybody. You don't have to always have a career coach. The career coach will help for you to have those conversations, find out what is it that you want to do and all that, and they will help you navigate your journey. And if you don't have clarity, then it will having a conversation with the coach will help you to get that clarity. And they will ask you probing questions where they will let you go deeper and deeper to yourself and find what you want to do. So it will help. But it's not always you need to have a career coach. But if you have strong advisors, mentors who you can look up to, then you can get advice from them as well. Okay. Um, Hi, Nisha. Hi, ma'am. I'm a fresher. The current situation, hiring is not as usual. How do I stay focused during this time and plan my future? Yes, hiring is not as usual. Hiring, for the most part, depends on the companies. They have stopped hiring. But figure out, take this time to figure out what exactly your career aspirations are. Look out what are the industries which are going to flourish post change, post pandemic, post COVID. Some industries will go out of the business and some will really find new things to do. Look at what those are. Find out where your interest lies. Then come with a plan. Given the situation that since hiring is not as usual, find ways how you can get skilled, and you are a fresher, so you need to add skills. There are plenty of courses available, so add as many skills you can to your credit, because given the job situation there will be many people applying for a job, and if you want to stand out, focus on how you can stand out. How can you stand out? What is the additional skill you can bring to the job which you are applying for? So get skilled. There are plenty of courses available online. Just go, and LinkedIn has opened up. So many, like a lot of these universities have opened up their training. I mean, their courses online free. So do those and get skilled for the jobs for tomorrow, because you're fresher. Look at what are the jobs which are available in the future. Read up on those and get skilled for those. How can you stand out again? Do some volunteer work. Try some volunteer work, because during doing volunteer work you will add skills. It's not just doing it for free, but it will add skills. And do internships. To go for internships. Start doing some freelancing work. If you get something freelancing, do that. All this will help you to focus on getting the skills for the tomorrow. So, and this is the right time to plan for that. There's plenty of time available on our hands. You can't go out, you can't do anything outside, and this is the time to invest on our skill set for the tomorrow. And since you're a fresher, I think all the more add as many skills as you can for the right job, but be clear on what is it that you want to do. Don't just go do all random courses. Find out what your career aspirations are. If you're not able to decide what your career aspirations or what your goals are, have a conversation with a coach, then figure out a plan and then do the right courses, right? So that you will be skilled for the right time. When you start applying for the jobs, you have all the necessary qualifications. So use the time which is available and plan for the future and get ready for tomorrow. The next question is from Preeta. Hi, ma'am. According to you, at what point in one's career is having a career coach most essential? As I said, you don't always have to have a career coach, but there are certain situations where the career coach will come handy. Uh, a career coach is definitely helpful when you are starting your career. A career coach will be helpful when you don't know what your goals are, what career you want to do, where do you want to start your career. A career coach can help you if you feel stuck in a job, not enjoying what you're doing, right? If you feel that that's not the, I dread going to this job every Monday or Tuesday, whatever day it is, then you probably a career coach will help you at that time to figure out why you feel that way and what is it that you want to do. Or if you have attained a leadership role and want to grow in your career, And that time also the career coach can help you to navigate your career, to accelerate your career in the organization. um, or when you have started a new job and you want some neutral support, then yeah, a career coach can help. Or you have taken a break and you want to re-enter the workforce, then a career coach can help you figure out what is the priority for you, what is it that you want to do now, having taken a break, and how does it fit with your lifestyle and things like that. So a career coach can help at that point. Or sometimes, as I mentioned earlier also, if you're going through a lot of interviews and still not able to get through, then if you want to prepare yourself for an interviews and how to go face the interviews, then a career coach can help you with this. You want to start something on your own. You're doing a transformation from being an employee to becoming an entrepreneur, then also a career coach can help to figure out if that is the right decision for you. Does it align with your goals and with is that your passion and things like that. So a coach can help at different times. And the way to look at it is, if you feel you don't have clarity, if you feel that, hey, it will be good to talk to someone, I want to talk to someone who will give me a non-judgmental approach, like where I can share and I can explore and find out what is important for me to do, what my goals are, then it is good to you for you to have a career coach. So, so as I said, I mean, those, I think I've answered all the questions. So, a coach, depending on where you are, at what stage of your career you are in, can help you. And that was actually the last question, which was really apt, saying when all can you have your career coach. And so, as I said, coaches for you is offering pro bono coaching, and I think we want to reach as many women as possible who can take advice, not advice, sorry, that's a wrong word, who can use this opportunity to talk to a coach and benefit out of it. It's a free session. We are offering one session free, and then depending on the coach and the coachee, they can decide to do how, like, another session free as well. So, but what it will give you is an opportunity to explore what coaching is about. Is that you want something to invest? Is it helpful? You can try it out free. And normally these coaches charge hundreds and thousands of rupees for a coaching session, but they have come together and offering it free because they want to reach as many people as possible. And so that way, in these times of anxiety, stress, and finding what the job is, whether will I get a job or not, so it's, since they are available, it's good for us to go and see if we can explore that opportunity and talk to them and experience it. The way to register is go to www.coachesforyou.in, and it will say book a slot, and you should be able to do that. Thank you, and I hope this was useful for you all, and thank you.